Fantastic. Oh, the classic, beautifully done. I love that. Okay, you give him a little wave. I hope you do. Yes, make sure your hands are clean before we begin. I hope you do. Is that it? Okay, that's right. And what you do? You, needs to be done. And you'll have to nod in the head as well. So that's very good. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, what you did start, is a little nod in the head for a gentleman. So simply it's a nod in the head, that's all you do. What men should never do, and I have seen this done once when I was the king, a man should never ever do this. I was with the king and someone said it, and the king turned around to me and said, what do you think he wants? And I said, I like it. Okay. And then you can either nod your head, or you can do the curtsy, which is beautifully done. But we always, and as you've just done, you always keep the hands to the side, because when you don't put the hands out, you're not penguins. And also remember, and I've seen this go wrong, is when you go down, don't go too far. There's footage on YouTube of somebody doing that at Hollywood at Edinburgh, when they will actually meet the Queen and all to the Queen with her at the same time. So be very careful of that. Okay, so once you've done the initial introduction, you're then going to do a little practice of how to walk to the tea table, okay? So there's a little trick to this, right? Okay, so here we have some books. And what we're going to do is place the book on our head, try to find the centre, and then just do a little walk. So what I'm going to need to do is Aaron can lead, and you can all just follow Aaron instead of going through this little walk. Okay? So we'll get everyone a little bit. That's quite a light one. You like the light one. Want to try this one? It's quite light. Okay. There we go. Very good. You can have the advanced one. Oh, yes, perfect. Wonderful. Great. Okay. Oh, this will be good. You want some super glue? Look at your hair still staying in shape. I know your hair is not even moved. Okay. Okay. So if you're going to follow Aaron, Aaron's going to Aaron, it's not to catwalk. No hands on the hips. Okay. So if you all follow Aaron, if Aaron does a little walk, then you can follow Aaron as he goes. There we go. So Aaron, if you want to get him walking, that's it. And if you're going to follow Aaron and see where he goes, there we go. This is looking good. Yep, fantastic. Pretty good. Okay. And Aaron, try not to look constipated. Okay. Okay. This is good. It's not as easy as it looks, believe it or not. It's not that easy. Very good. I hope you'll walk a little bit more relaxed, because it's a bit like short of the dead. Okay. Okay, right. So that's your little practice of walking. That's very good. There we go. You can stop there, Adam. Adam. Okay, thank you. Amazing. Right, thank you. Okay, and then one other little thing we need to do, just to put a demonstration, get you to sit down, okay? So if I just grab this chair for a second. So when you sit with royalty, first thing you do is they want you to sit down before them. And then I'm going to get one of the charts on the way to demonstrate how you think you should sit down correctly. So again, if I make you start to demonstrate how you think you should sit down like a gentleman. Oh, that's quite good actually. Didn't expect it to go that well. Okay, that was very good. Right. And Mal, if I could get you to demonstrate how you sit in the chair. Beautifully done. Perfect. Absolutely. I have seen that done so badly, trust me. Quite simply, if you both demonstrate, walk up to the chair, legs together. You're not supposed to look at the chair. This is etiquette. You're supposed to know the chair's there. Your taps touch, and see your taps touch. You sit down, keep your hands tuck yourself in once, hands on the arm, legs together, legs something like a swan, cross your ankles. What a man should never do, okay, you should never sit like this when you're with royals. Should never cross the knees. So there we go. Can you do it? No. We don't sit like that, Aaron. Aaron always wants to go visit the town of London. Okay, and I can get you all to have a seat, and there was a little practice. You've now met the royal, you've walked to the table, you've let me to sit down, and now you're going to all have a little seat. Very nicely done, like a gentleman. Wow, I've never seen you that before. Okay, right. So, what's the first thing that we're going to do?
Dig it, everyone!
We're not going to dig in, everyone. Napkin, exactly. So you're going to get napkins. So how and where will you place your napkins? And it's never said yes, it's always napkins. That's the other thing to remember. Okay, so if you'd like to demonstrate where you put, I'm not very nervous, I'm always looking. This is just a napkin. This is the food. This is the easy bit. Okay, there we go. You don't flop in at the table, okay? Okay, right. So this is good. So, yeah, if you get your napkin, there you go. Nicely done. Perfect. There's always one. Nicely done. Okay, so I'm going to why put your napkin up there?
Crumbs.
For the crumbs. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to demonstrate the correct way to do it. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is fold the napkin in half, okay? And then gently have the crease towards them. Ladies have the crease away, because then the lady can pick up the corner, you can dump, and the lipstick, when you kind of mess, the ladies don't make mess, then it's concealed, because when you place it down, you can't see the lipstick, you can't see the crumbs. So ladies have the crease away, and then have the crease towards them. Apart from Anna, you get your lipstick on today. Okay. So that's what you're supposed to do. And the other thing is the napkin stays on the lap throughout the meal and then starts from the table, so you don't put it anywhere else. Okay, so what do you think what would you say the next thing that we should be doing is? What do you think the next thing is? Yes, you can do that as well.
Wait for some of this support the team.
You could wait for something for the tea, but wait a very long time today. So today we're going to pour up one tea. So if your tea was a royal, I should mention actually, the butlers don't normally pour the tea, believe it or not, unless it's an event. So normally the table pour the tea themselves. So they're all mother. So somebody plays mother in the table. Normally. But on this occasion, each of you got your individual teapot. So all of you can now pour your tea together. And remember, what are you looking for?
I was just checking it.
You can tell he's from the UK, can't you? Okay, so. Oh, he's getting in a roll. Okay, so I remember your milk, I need your sugar. Is it sugar? We've got sugar. That's sugar. Oh, it was a baby's toy. Okay, I've been looking for sugar for the last 24 hours. Okay, so if you'd then like to pour your tea on your milk, whatever you want to do, imagine nobody's watching, just do what you think you should do. Okay, nobody's going to judge you much. Oh, interesting. No, T. Okay. Are you part of a circus or something? Not that royal tea.
Sorry.
You think you're the entertainment? Well, technically you are. Okay. Right, so there we go. So we get some lovely, like a cup of milk. That's delicious. Okay, you get tea. Oh, you spent already. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, you get your black tea and you get your black tea. So, do you normally put the milk in after your tea?
Oh, I like black tea.
Like black tea. Okay, that's straightforward. And you guys, do you put your milk in after? Do you like to put milk after?
I do, okay.
Interesting. Okay. Little history lesson. Very quick questions. A couple of years ago, cups would crack, and then she put the milk in as a coolant first. Okay? Josiah spoiled china. You want the guy to put animal bone into the china, not in the cup, in the mixture, very here. And then the cup can sustain the heat of the tea. So you can find bone china. Okay? So then the aristocracy in the royals, you go and have tea, and they can put the tea in first, and look, my cup in front, then the milk in after. So it's a status thing. So if you put the milk in after your tea, so if you put the tea first, it means that you're royal. Okay? So you're basically royal, okay? If you put the milk in before, that these two did, then you're common. Don't worry. Downstairs staff. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. Now, I'm interested. I want to see how you stir anybody's got milk. I want to see how you stir your tea. Oh, have you got a sweet tooth? I'm glad you said that. Okay, this is interesting. So this is okay. Oh, this is interesting. What are you doing? I can't look what he's doing. I can't work out which way he's going. Which way you go with that? You're doing back and forth. And how did you? I saw you used to. How did you?
I saw him.
Okay, this is the bit that's going to shock. It's just shocked me. It's going to shock all of you. This chap here has just done it right. And we've just met. This is extraordinary. You're not supposed to do circular motions because you make this teeth and all over the place. It's going to spill over into your saucer, and you're going to be drinking out the saucer. And also, if you do back and forward, you're more in control. And as you pointed out, you're absolutely right. It's a better way to get the grinders straight down. So that's the right thing to do. Very gentle back and forward. You only do it for a second. Okay. And I'm going to suck the spoon. Oh God. What did I tell you about sucking stuff at the table? Okay. This is quite more acting says. Okay. When you and the reason you don't stir the tea in circular motions is you're not trying to create stuff in a teacup. Okay. Right. Now, how do you drink your tea? It's not going to mark the reality about Harry Potter. Okay? So we. Okay. Oh, okay. So no pinkies, everybody. We don't do pinkies. No pinkies. No pinkies. Because we're not testing the wind direction. Measure it to weather. And you just look like a rhinoceros. Okay, so no pinkies. That's that. It used to, a few hundred years ago, absolutely used to do the pinky thing. There's a reason why we used to do the pinky thing. I guarantee all of you will stop doing it right now. It was said back in the 1700s that it is syphilis. So I wouldn't do the pinky thing if I were you. Okay? I love it. You did two pinkies though. I'll be worried about him. Okay. You're going to keep away from him. Okay. Right. You've now tried your tea, and also last thing to mention was none of yours said, you sip, you don't slurp. You're not food blenders. Okay? Right. So, we're going to begin, right? Is this exciting? Yeah? Look at everybody else. Okay. What do you think we're going to start with? Sandwiches. Exactly. We're going to start with sandwiches. So, if you write down yourself sandwiches, now, one of you wants to pick the bit up, maybe offer it to leave over there, and if you have to pick it up, and what you do is you can help each other out here. You can use tongs. I mean, obviously, in hospitality, tongs is what is normally used, but in a private home, you use your fingers. So you can use the tongs, you can use your fingers, whatever you're comfortable doing. And I think we get egg mayonnaise, and they at what point did I just say you use the fork to start the food? Okay, then with the egg. Can't. You don't start with food. Okay, is everyone got a sandwich? Okay, lovely. What are you all waiting for? You can start. You can get this. Oh, okay. Okay. This is good. How you enjoying it? But you were the rhinoceros. Okay. This is really interesting. You've got a few people using cutlery, and the others, and very good. Little dab, nicely done. Get rid of that lipstick. Okay. There we go. Nicely done. So this is quite good. How everyone's doing this. Nicely. Well, that was a big bit. You just put that in the water. Put the whole sandwich in your mouth in one go. We never put the whole sandwich in your mouth in one go. He literally, he's a kind of anaconda. He just dislocated his jaw. Can I get your number? Okay. We're almost finished the sandwiches, okay? Just when I finish the sandwich, I just wanted to mention one thing. Does anyone know why we have an afternoon tea? Anyone want an afternoon tea? You can shout everyone knows. No? Okay. So basically, before I worked for the king, I worked for the Duke of Bedford, and you're sucking again. And before I worked for the Prince of Wales, I worked for the Duke of Bedford, and the Duke of Bedford had an ancestor called Duchess Anna Maria, who was staying with the Duke of Rutland in the 1840s, and she was hungry in the afternoon. There was a long gap between lunch and dinner, and she asked for an afternoon tea and some sandwiches, and that's where it all began. And the champagne started on 2 large ships. We started offering champagne. That's how we had the champagne afternoon tea, and the ribs, again, famous for push back as well. So that's why we have an afternoon tea.
Is the champagne coming later? Or?
There's no champagne. We're not budget today. No champagne today. So that's the reason why I have it. And the sandwiches, and actually, I'm sure some of you know this, the sandwiches are actually named after the hero of sandwich. He created the sandwich when he was gambling one night, and that's just some bread and some ham. So that's the hero of sandwich. Okay, this is very good. Nobody did it wrong. Because you can use your knife and fork if you want. Completely, it's completely fine. Sometimes give it a message. Normally use your fingers. The knife and fork is to use. It's absolutely fine to use that. Okay, so what's the next thing we're going to move on to? Scones. So, and remember it's scones. Does anyone say it any differently? I just want to be clear. Scone? Do we all agree scone? 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 Scone. She said scone. Scone. Yes, scone. Do you know what's scone? Because when it's scone, it's gone. Okay. Right. If you're going to help yourself to one of these freshly made scones, there we go. In fact, let me find oh, the aspect is warm. There we go. There we go. Also, we can go back in there. Okay. Next done. The resemblance to the scone. We don't touch the food. It's part of the scone. We don't touch the food. Okay. So you can either cut it or you can break it down. These will not break with your hands. Some scone you can break with your hands. Some scones do not break with your hands, as that was just demonstrated. Oh, okay. So, you, would you do that at a round tea?
No, I'm just embarrassed.
I can see you doing that in front of the king. That you've got, it was still, you know, looking. I can see him just looking at what he's doing. Okay. Right. Oh, right. Somebody's gone right into it. Okay. So, so have you cut or you're going to cut or you're going to do another break?
I'm going to cut.
You're going to cut. Okay. So we've cut. Interesting. Something you've cut now. Really interesting. Okay. And then obviously you start to do your cream and your. Can anyone see what he's just done? He's put cream and jam on his scone and he's put it together with a sandwich. let's see what you are. One minute you're so sophisticated with how you spin your tea, and now you go and make a sandwich. Okay, so confused this moment time. And you've got your own sort of cream at the moment. Did you put, because I noticed you put cream first or jam first? You just trying to trick me.
Cream first, then jam.
You-
Flip it upside down.
Yes, then you did the other way right. Okay. You're doing cream and jam. You've done. How are you doing this? Are you? I'm confused. Are you eating scone with cream and jam? You're eating the cream and jam with the scone. Nice. And then you put some jam on as well. Maybe. Okay. Fine. Okay, and over here we've got that is lovely. Is it cream or is it jam? Cream then jam. Okay. And so you've done jam and then cream. Okay. I'm going to also show of hands, okay? Oh, just take over here. You do it. Just the little bits and you go. Okay. Who does the show of hands? Who puts cream on the scone first? Okay, everyone. Okay. Who puts jam? Who puts jam first or cream? Okay. Do you know that the jam first or the cream on top of the Cornish sweet? Do you know this is called Cornish? Because the Cornish cream. If you do it the other way round, you put the jam on top, that's known as denim. So there's two different ways of doing it. Now there's this big debate in the UK that one is right, one is wrong. And I think traditionally they like to say that the cream should go on top of the jam, okay? But here's my argument to turn it on its head, right? I think it should be cream followed by the jam on top. There's no two disagree with me on, yeah? There's a reason for that. And I can actually get this whole thing apart right now. All of you that put the cream on top of your jam, yeah, which is most of you, when you get toasted in the morning, do you put the jam followed by the butter on top? No, I win the argument. There we go. Settle it once and for all. The debate is over. Okay. To be honest, you can do it either way. It's a bit of fun. There is no right way, there's no wrong way. The late Queen Elizabeth II, what she used to do is when the butter used to come out, after the door prepared, half would have the cream on top, half would have the jam on top, because she was a very diplomatic lady. So that's the way to go. If you want to stop any fights at home, just do it, just do 50, do 50-50. How are you trying this one? Very nice. Oh, very good. Yes. You still tune, yes? Okay. Yes. Yes. Have you ever sat opposite a human cement mixer before? No. Okay. So yes, that's it. Conversation-wise, make sure that when somebody's eating, try not to speak to them when they're chewing. Try to take little gaps in between, so when someone's chewing, you're speaking, and vice versa. What do you think we should talk about at the tea table? What do you think the conversation should be? I think we'll say teeth. I'm like, well, if you're a dentist, you could. Okay, what do you think we should talk about? Not politics. Okay. Wise lady there. Not politics. Now, what do you think? Where's the king? That's a good point. Be discussing the wrong family. Oh, goodness. What do you think we should be talking about at the table?
Gossip and scandals.
That's real life. Okay. Just gonna ask over here, what do you think? The weather. This is good. So don't talk politics, talk weather. Yes, sir? Scandals. You two have gone really well. You two have been great. I don't think you should go to the palace though, okay? And last, what do you think? I'm dreading this now. What do you think? Sport. You can talk about sport. That's a regular. So what we should talk about is the weather. You can talk about family, but not just light stuff, just very, if you've been a baby or a wedding or if somebody suddenly has died. You know, things simple, don't get into anything too tricky. We don't talk about sex, we don't talk about religion, we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about money. Okay, so those are things that we always keep away from. Look at this. Oh, it's a mafia lady. Okay. Right. So once, well, it was going on until the end. Well, yeah, but you can do it. You don't have to make a big. You don't do the whole. You just gonna pick it up and just very gently, and then. Did you put it on the table? No. You put it on the table. What things are on here? I'll take it again. Okay. We're heading on to the final thing. Back to the Lord. Okay. What do you think the final thing is? What? Macaroons. Macaroons. Okay. The cakes. Moving on to the cakes. Okay. So if everybody would mind then help yourself to one of your each, okay? I meant to help again. Try and do this. As I said, not going to apply the goal. You can use your fingers, but I know that in hospitality that they would obviously like to give little things. You can't use your fingers to do it. Is anyone got something here? Oh, you're going to do I think there's more there. I thought you to go back for seconds already. You're okay, you've got something. Lovely. Very good. Oh, you're going to take, oh, okay, just, yeah, nice. Just take 1 minute. Okay. Is that all?
Slowly.
No, you take one. You might go back for a second. You don't. It's not a harvester. Okay, or a Toby Carvery. You just take a little of that. Yes, lovely. Okay, right. And then with your cake, you can then use your fork, you can use your knife, or you can use your fingers, and it's not too messy. Normally at home, it'll be more a traditional sponge cake. It's just cut into little pieces, so it's nicely done. Are you okay there? Yes, I can tell. Look at what this happens. Yes.
This is true, but I'm afraid you're not supposed to cut things more than once before you eat. Right?
Oh, so you think you only cut something once, but not so much.
Instead, you like cut one piece and cut another piece.
Sorry, I had something to say. I'm not going to say, and some of my best friends, I've just been back from the States actually. I've just been in Charleston, so I've just been with some of my friends. Oh, you know Southern Charm? The TV show I've been filming for Southern Charm. But that's what I'm just interested in what they would do when I was on dinner with them, is they would cut the food up, and then put the fork in the other hand, and then they would do, that's probably etiquette, yeah? So I was trying to do that, just quickly, I'll try to do the same. That's completely fine in the States. In the UK, we normally just cut a little piece, eat a little piece, cut a little piece, eat a little piece. It's hard work, I know. But that's kind of very like, so that's what I like to do. And you back on sandwiches. Couldn't eat them for 1 minute. It's like a puppy dog, they suddenly gone chaos over there. Does that make sense? So if you're in the UK, there's nothing to do with it, because every country's got their own etiquette, and everyone's allowed to do it the way they want. As you're finishing, are you skipping onto your fork? I think you're going to do it right. I was honestly thinking this is going so well. Okay, we're about to finish, and then I'm sure you're going to run off and you have to go for an afternoon tea, but there's one still there. Okay, there's one last thing I want to talk about. The afternoon tea. Does anyone know what an afternoon tea at 4 o'clock? Traditionally in the UK it's between 4 and 6. Do you know why it's between 4 and 6? Probably 8 o'clock. What's that? 8 and 8. This is a really good answer. So the reason they have fixed forward, the reason they have to keep between 4 and 6 is for this very simple reason. In a private home, a royal home, station home, you have a common tray, which is your tea, coffee, biscuits at 7:30. At 8 o'clock, you will then have your breakfast on until 10:30. At 11 o'clock, you will then have your afternoon tea, which is tea, coffee, biscuits between 11 and 12. At 12:30, you have free lunch next. So 1 until 2:30, you have your lunch. 2:30 to 3, you might have a cup of coffee. Between 4 and 6, you have your afternoon tea. Between 6:30 and 7, you have your evening drinks. Between 7:30 and 8, you have your drinks before dinner. Between 8 and 10 you have your dinner. At 9 o'clock, if you wish, you can have supper until midnight. Then after midnight, you have a glass of cherry, a glass of port. You then go to bed. Then in the morning, you wake up and you start your diet. And that's what would normally happen if it was a weekend you're away with, I don't know, family or aristocrats who on a weekend it's quite full on. But just to be clear, the portions are normally small. Right, that's the end of the class. And you've done amazingly. I think you guys have done such a good job. It's safe to say that all of you, almost, all of you, would definitely go and have tea with the Ken. I can see it happening. I can see you get a phone call anytime getting invited. And I'll put in a good one, I promise. However, there's one other person that I'm going to put a good one in, and that's you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, this time we get a tour of London is lovely. Enjoy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our Royal Butler, Regal. Now, if you want to learn more about your life and what it's like being a Royal Butler, tonight is the night, right?
Tonight's the night, so I'm in the at 6 o'clock this evening, and I'll be giving you an insight what my job is about, and what it was like, and also some very funny little stories, and also tomorrow night there's going to be another one on Queen Elizabeth on her life as well. If anybody wants to meet me, if you don't have a chance to follow along to it, my book's out for a month, and you're not in it.
And we what?
You're not in it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Well done. Let's have a huge round of applause for our volunteers, our guests on board beautifully, and thank you, Grant, our Royal Butler. We'll see you very